to see it.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Flesh and Blood stream. Tonight, we're going to be playing more Lyath. I thought about playing LL tonight, but honestly, with the amount of, time and what feels like starting to get a little bit of success going, I figured we should continue that train and keep pushing tonight to see how we can make things feel. Yo, what is my hair doing? That one hair about to get cut off, dog. Yo, my hair is being wild today to start the stream. Anyway, yeah, if you guys have not seen or heard, I started a series called Road to Worlds where we're going to practice our CC deck, Lyath, and our LL deck, Aurora, practicing for Worlds coming up in what is about 7 weeks now. Every Wednesday, you can expect a recap video of how all of my testing has gone, both on and off camera, biggest lessons learned, cards that I think could come out of the deck, or things that we've added, things that we've tried, and so on and so on. So that's where we're at. That's what we're trying. And that's kind of what's going on. Let's say hi to everybody. Randy, Rushing, Grublo, Mekado, Heartless, Dave. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out tonight. I also added some more soundproof padding behind the wall, with the wall here behind where I talk. So hopefully the echo might be a little bit better. I don't know. Martin, what's up, dude? LL is for nerds? Oh, funny. New Fab TCG website hype. Huh. Is there a new website? We like trolling? I'm gonna pull it up here just so everybody... Ooh, there is a new website. Hang on, let me go ahead and pull it up here. This is actually pretty clean. I like this quite a bit. Super Slam right here on the front. You've got articles, product, heroes. Ooh. Events. Okay, so a lot of the things that they had beforehand, but just more stuff. Step into the arena, learn to play. Join an event, choose your hero. Okay. All right. No, look at LSS stepping up the homepage here. I like this. They keep improving things and doing stuff. Check out the choose your hero page. Hey, Katsuverse, what's going on? Lasterman and Topic King, I'm not ignoring you. I'm going to come back to your questions. I just want to finish talking about the website. Choose your hero. Yo. Difficulty 4 out of 5 stars. All right, hang on. All right, let's see what they... Difficulty 4 out of 5 stars. Bored with playing and winning the feudal power games of the Northern Realms, Lyath sought fresh challenges in the blood sports of deathmatch. After pulling the strings behind Victor's gladiatorial successes there, Lyath is now ready to test his wits in the best game going Super Slam. This is pretty cool. This is pretty awesome. Check new. Difficulty 4. Are all the heroes difficulty 4? No, they do change. They do change. Okay. Beneath her alluring facade lies a sensual serpent of deadly grace. New has seen more years than most, a long life mysteriously sustained by her sinful patrons. Ooh, interesting. This is kind of cool, guys. What's max? 3.5? Oldham, 3.5. That's fair. Probably would have made it lower. Puffin's 3.5. Is there anything lower than 3.5? Valda's 2 stars? Yo. Victor's 2 stars? Victor struts into the arena with the wealth and power of noble-born privilege. A mighty fighter in his own right, Victor can still ensure his wins with a flash of gold. Aggressive and defensive. Yo, this is so cool. I was like, Acilio better be 5, dog. Acilio better be 5. This is kind of cool, guys. Yo, is Aurora 1 star? Is she really? Oh, she's 2. She's 2. Okay, she's 2. Hey, Damien, what's going on? Ooh, Slippy? Sorry, guys. I know this is like not in any way to do with the stream, but this is pretty cool, right? Where is Slippy? Oh, it's at the very top. I was literally looking for Slippy. Arachne Marionette. Arachne Huntsman. Solitary Confinement. Briar is 1.5 stars. LOL, that's so funny. What's Benji? Bolton's 3 stars. Azalea's 2.5 stars. Kind of expected more. Bravo's 1 star. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool page. So this is the heroes page of the new Flesh and Blood website. This is, we look at the hero finder. This is pretty cool. I kind of like this, to be honest. This is pretty cool. I like this quite a bit. That's pretty chill. All right. So yeah, that's the new Flesh and Blood page. Thanks for pointing that out. Appreciate you guys talking about it. There was a couple questions before we go forward here. I don't want to skip over these. First question comes from Lasterman. How competitive do you feel the new heroes are? None of the new heroes have done anything that impresses me a ton, if I'm just being brutally honest. Like, Lyath's fun, and I think that there's potentially something here, but the deck feels kind of mid so far. Pleiades has also been very tough to crack. She feels kind of like mid so far. Tough Nut seems like he is like been solved, if you will, with the blocking, you know, a ton and then throwing rock every turn. And then when we talk about RKO, more people are really starting to get into RKO, it seems like. So it kind of seems like RKO has jumped favor quite a bit in this set, is what I've noticed so far. So I don't know. Like, I think after ProQuest season, when we see heroes rotate out, so like right now, the two running consensus, like from what I'm seeing, is that Kayo and Florian are going to LL during ProQuest season, before Worlds, basically. If that happens, I think you open up a lot of the heroes in the meta. I don't know. It's very interesting. But, I mean, I guess, like, the final question is, like, the final answer is, like, they all seem okay, but not great. Like, you could win a ProQuest with any one of these heroes if you got lucky on the right day, I think. Why don't you run No Tall Tales as Topic King? We're not on No Tall Tales because even though it's, like, the Spinal Crush effect, Tower is already pretty difficult to set up. And I think that, cut a long story short, has a higher impact than Spinal Crush. And my reasoning behind that is that if you're playing against like a Brute deck and you hit them with Spinal Crush, they're going to block with 2 cards, and then they're just going to throw Swing Big or Bare Fangs at you. It's not going to matter. So I think Cut a Long Story Short is the best tower card we can be playing, is my idea. Looks like the hero banner videos aren't working. Interesting. Down with the gold main? Yo, get out of there. Bravo is 1 star, found my new hero. I'm telling you, I'm still convinced people are sleeping on Bravo. Like, I know y'all are like ready to will me to the crazy house saying this every week, but I'm convinced that with the new cards, people are sleeping on Bravo. My mental into PQ is I just lose to Florian. I mean, I went to Singapore with the mentality of I just lose to Gravy Bones playing Victor, so I get it. Sometimes that's the case. How does Cut a Long Story Short interact with Intimidate? Not well. Like, if you play Sadistic Scowl and intimidate a card and then make them, like, discard their hand, they get to keep the intimidated card. So it's kind of a non-bow. It's kind of a non-bow, to be honest, Lasterman. Loving the Lyath content. I'm going to play Florian for my PQ until someone figures out Lyath. Well, Jean-Philippe, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words. It means a lot. We are definitely working on it. We are definitely working through it, trying to figure it out right now. We're definitely trying to work it out. Elk, what's going on? Ferris, how are you? Hey, let's go. Crazy Legs with the 2 months of Prime support. Crazy Legs, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate it a whole bunch. Thank you. So I had a Prime sub, came to Twitch to sub and share the love. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you a bunch. You guys will notice that we have changed the list just a little bit from what we were doing last night. It's kind of funny because I keep saying last night because I've been playing the deck so much. I'm now on main deck Bully Tactics and main deck Sadistic Scowl trying to make the deck work. I'm also on main deck Sigil of Solace. I was originally not a fan of Sigil of Solace in the Lyath deck because I was worried about fatigue, but I think that Sigil of Solace is a good card that helps us convert awkward and clunky hands. It's also a great arsenal target. So being able to convert those like clunky hands where things don't really feel like they're coming together for us, Sigil of Solace fills that role very, very well. Plus, like, it's a very good arsenal like bait target for like Command and Conquer or Leave No Witnesses because you're just like, haha, gotcha. So I think Sigil of Solace fills that very critical role of fitting into the deck and like fixing those awkward hands. It's kind of how I feel about Sigil. Hang on, we're gonna talk about the rest of the cards that I've sided in. Let me go ahead and write this down before I forget. All right. Other cards that we have added to the deck. I am now on Buckle. I don't think we were on Buckle last night. I've changed a lot of things, so I don't think we were on it. Drew, I love you too, brother. I love you too, Drew. Deck is missing Fiddler's Green? Nah, dog. It's in the sideboard. Don't worry, Holden. We get into that, dog. We get into that. Me clicks on Disruptive Playstyle. Yep, found my main. LOL. Have you tried CNC? I feel like if you throw that on a gigantic pump turn for like 18, it's insane. I have not tried that, Matt. Why have I not tried that? Why have I not tried that? Well, this is awkward. We might be playing Command and Conquer, boys. We might be playing Command and Conquer in the deck. Matt's cooking here. I think Matt might be cooking. Like, Command and Conquer does one of two things. It's either cooking or we're burning the kitchen down. Why would we not play Command and Conquer when we're playing all these buffs? It works. It's so good on Sadistic Scowl. It's very good with Revolting Gesture. It's very good off of any number of Might tokens. The one thing it does not work with in the deck, well, I guess there's two things. It doesn't work with Buckle and Terra Sunder, but it doesn't work with Nimblism. Dog. Matt might be cooking. I feel like such an idiot sitting here right now. Yo, are we cutting Nimblism for this? Or we're going to cut Wrecking Ball? Are we about to try Command and Conquer tonight? Rose, Trent, what's going on? Are we about to play Command and Conquer? Tell you what, you guys decide. This is I told you guys that this was not a Q&A, a poll. Get out of here, YouTube. Sheesh. Do we play CNC? I told you guys when we started this series, this was going to be us working through this together. You guys are going to get a chance to vote on what we're playing in the deck. Let's talk about it. Let me get another poll. I got to get a poll going over here on Twitch as well, so you guys can vote over there as well. All right, let's do it. We got polls running. I'm going to let you guys vote for just a minute here, and we'll talk about whether we think these cards are good enough to see play, if Command & Conquer is good enough. Dog, how have we not... I just feel like such a boob. All right, I'm going to let you guys vote. We're going to keep talking about the cards. Buckle fits in super well. It adds more evasion. So last night you heard me talk about how we want to be playing blues that add into utility. Buckle is a great example of that. Buckle is very, very good, and it allows us to dominate some big things. I actually won a game against a Florian earlier today where I was able to buckle and get rid of Grasp of the Arknight on like turn 8 or something like that. And so getting rid of that Grasp is super huge. I kind of like it. This is worse than you missing footsteps. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it. Add Thump and Pummels, and now we're cooking? Okay, all right. Whoa. All right, we're cooking too much. We're cooking too much, I think. Yellow stacked in your favor turns attacks into 4 blocks, then lets you hunt for a blue to fix your hand. I don't dislike Fix the Match. I just think Disruption's better, right? Also helps with your game plan, so you can set up insane bully tactics turns. Yes, agreed. Very much so. Damien, I'm down to play games for sure, man. Wait, Trent, are you saying that we should put... Trent, are you saying that we should put... that we should cut Nimblism? Or we should cut Wii Wrecking Ball and leave Nimblism in? Because right now I'm leaning towards cutting Wii Wrecking Ball and playing Command & Conquer. Ooh, you want to cut it for CNC? Interesting. All right, let's... Okay, on YouTube, our poll said, with 29 votes, we had a 66% yes, and over on Twitch, we had a 100% yes. So it looks like we're going to be playing that. But we're on 27 blues. We're on 27 blues. But isn't cutting Nimblism to add in Command & Conquer messing with our ratios? You should be on 10 foot tall and bulletproof as a power play. All right, Dave's trying to burn the kitchen down. He's cooking so much tonight. Play it as is, and then decide if that fills something that's missing from the deck. Okay, I don't hate that idea. I don't know. I'm kind of in on... I think Nimblism is too restrictive. All right, well, let's try it then. I mean, guys, this is all like this is all just like testing theory at this point. I mean, if we add Command & Conquers in, the deck goes up significantly. We're up to $590 now. This should be really interesting. I do not know how I feel about this. We can offer some pretty decent breakpoints. Play both and run 63. So if we do that, what are we cutting from the sideboard? Because I got to be honest, like if you move to the sideboard and like we look at like what we're doing, I'm a really big fan of all of these cards in the sideboard. They fulfill amazing, like they all play, all of them play around Overpower. They all play around Dominate, like except for Fiddler's Green. They all play around like Arcane spells. I think the sideboard is exactly where I want it to be. Add CNC and come to fight? I don't hate that. I don't hate that, dog. I don't hate that. Come to fight's a 3 block. I mean, that would be the other 1 cost I want to be on.
Let's freaking go.
You love to see it. Haltone, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Guys, if you are here for the first time or you are new to the channel, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new. What's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourselves. I would love to get to know you guys. I'm not running exactly 60 cards per game. Over the last like 24 hours, I've really evolved into playing like, since we're up to 27 blues, I'm playing 63 cards in a lot of matchups. My problem isn't having 60 cards. My problem is that like the way I have the deck set up. So like we're gonna come back and talk about Come to Fight here in just a second. The deck is set up so that like if I'm playing like into like a deck I need to apply pressure to, this is our main 60 right here. Like this is the main 60 of how the deck functions and what we're trying to accomplish. This is our defensive package that we sideboard into as needed. So I think that having like the sideboard package set up this way makes sense to my brain, is why I have it set up that way. Okay, we had talked about playing red Come to Fight. The next attack action card you play this turn gets +3. So that means we can't swing Hammer if we play this card. I mean, you know what? Like, let's try it. I don't know how it's going to feel. I'm very skeptical of cutting so many yellows. I mean, I guess we only cut 3 yellows from the deck. You know what? Let's try it. I'm here for it. You guys are cooking tonight. Chat is cooking. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. So if we're gonna play CNC, Come to Fight's just better, right? Just a little bit better. 2 steps ahead fits into the game plan of Imposing Visage very, very well. Lead with Power is also very good. Like Lead with Power, it's I knew what you meant. And I do think Lead with Power is a good card. I want to try Come to Fight because it's a 3-block and it works on all the attacks in our deck, not just Guardian attacks. Hey, Bing, what's up, dude? I'm either coming out as Gordon Ramsay or a Burger King cook. Either way, though, Matt, it's very nice to know that we tried this. You know what I mean? You think Valda got better with the new Yellow Crush cards and Legendary Gauntlets? The new Fable is very strong. I think the new Fable is actually very, very good. There's probably a potential it works its way into my deck for when we're trying to close games out. The new Gauntlets are good in Valda, and I don't know if the Yellow Crush cards do anything for Valda, right? Like, I don't think they do. Okay, so right here, this is like an all-in aggro deck. So we're going to be on Peace of Minds, Oasis for Spites, and we're going to be on Fiddler's Green. I mean, actually, all this shit works, right? We can't play 72 cards. That's just crazy. That's just insane. It's just crazy talk. I do think we can cut Villainous Pose and Gesture and be on 66. Like, 72 cards doesn't work with our blues. You're right, nothing is stopping us, but it doesn't work with our blues. Wait, Minnowism doesn't pump CNC, does it? All right, I don't know why you guys are saying to play all this. It's just objectively incorrect, right? Like, it's just objectively incorrect to play all of this. Dude, y'all are killing me with the 72 we ball. We're gonna cut a couple of pumps, and we're gonna try it like this. Yeah, we're gonna try it like this. 66 is fine. 72 is insanity. See, look at this. Like, what is his hand? We're gonna put this into play, and we're gonna activate our hero ability, Arsenal Respite. All I hear is quitter talk. Oh, man, you guys cracked me up. They discard a Command and Conquer. I think we're going to put... We're going to put Concuss in front of this. We're going to pitch Edge of their seats. We're going to take 3, and then we're going to look to utilize the Respite. We're going to plan on arsenaling the Gesture. Thanks, Martin. Coward? Yo, y'all are killing me. Wait, Minnowism actually buffs CNC? Wait, are y'all being for real or y'all trolling? Does it actually buff CNC? We can Arsenal the Solace if we need to. We'll take 2. CNC is base 3 in Lyath, so we should just be on Minnowism if we're doing that over Nimbleism. I did not realize that works. So at that point, Minnowism's just better than... Um, 3 life or 3 offense? I guess it's technically 4 offense or 3 life is how we have to look at it. I think we want the life, right? Not the fun answer, but I think it's the correct answer. Minnowism to pump CNC in this deck is actually crazy. OG, KO, and we went first. Open up OBS, thank you. Yes, very good, thank you. All right, we'll just go ahead and gain some life here. Go back to 38. And we'll pass. So is this... are we about to just throw CNC for 7 here? This stream feels like season 3 of The Bear, the way we're cooking. I've never seen The Bear. I'm sorry. It's so cool that that works in Lyath. I love that. I think it should be able to be CNC for 8. Love seeing you try to build Lyath. Thank you. I appreciate that, T. Appreciate that. I think we're going to pitch the Concuss here. And we have the Respite if we need it. We're going to go to 35 here. It's going to be Claw. No, it's going to be Arm Piece. Okay. I think I'm pretty content with taking 5 here. I'm going to save the Respite just in case here so that we're lower life. Let me get the next game. Sounds good, Damien. Let's do it. Crazy. CNC for 8. And we're threatening Pummel. Dog. Dog. This might be juice. This might be juice. I am not gonna lie. I'm geeking out pretty hard that this looks like it's working. I think you can play Minnowism, play CNC in reactions. In reactions, play Lyath Charm. Oh, that would be kind of cool. I mean, I feel like we might be cooking a little too much if that's the route we're going. Like, the idea of playing Lyath Charm feels very bad to me. I don't know that I like that. Lyath Charm has felt very mid so far. Block this. Take 2. So what if I block here and then pitch this to this? We get to keep the card in our deck. I could just do the whole thing, right? Nah, it's too much. I think it's a little bit of overkill. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. So we're gonna block like this. We're gonna pay for Rampart. We're going to grant respite to ourselves. Don't know why I made that noise. Only play Pleiades Charm? I mean, yeah. I think Pleiades Charm's actually not bad. We'll just go ahead and do this. Arsenaling Short Shrift is not bad. I wonder if there's any world that like Balance fits into our list in the sideboard. Maybe Balance could be pretty good. Kind of hope they do more charms. I mean, the charms are cool. Like, the charms are cool. I will say that. That's the third CNC, right? If they have a Sin packing, I guess we were probably supposed to wait just a little bit in case they had a Sin packing. Was probably just technically incorrect. Eleven's quite a bit. So if we block Rampart, we take 10. I get to play Cruel Ambition, use Tunic for Come to Fight. And we could also just waste a Ponder token, right? So we could block here, pay into this, and we would block because this would come in for 6. I mean, we would start forcing equipment. Yeah, I think it's a more efficient use of our hand, I suppose. And then take 10. Feels bad, go to 21, but now with the way this lines up, we get to utilize our Ponder token. Sometimes I wish Cruel Ambition wasn't like a setup card. Sometimes I wish it was just like, oh, here's +3 now, but I understand why it's not. So this comes in for 6, and then we're just going to play the Sigil to gain some life and then pass. Kayo's consistency got a lot better with this set, which was what makes him scary in my opinion. Has there been any success with Slogism? Been trying to brew a deck with Archaeo, and it's been very fun. Ooh, I've not seen anybody play Slogism successfully, no. I have not seen anybody do that successfully. Doesn't mean it's not being done. I haven't seen it, though. What a great arsenal. Um, 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 um. Yeah, we'll block like this. I think giving 2 cards is fine. Slogism is your favorite thing? Really? It's kind of cool. Am I supposed to block with Skullcap here? Apologize to our opponent here. I think we're just fine to block with Skullcap. Okay, I was like, what's going on? Why are we lagging? Lag? No, 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 no. Hee-haw, hee-haw. Oh, you guys ever seen that Family Guy skit or not? Slog is my favorite thing. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that. Pockets, what's going on, dude? All right, so this comes in for 7. This comes in for 7, and we're just going to Arsenal. I mean, this forces, like, they could give multiple pieces of equipment here, or they could just give a card and a piece of equipment. Yeah, so, like, this is a, like, them giving a blue here they probably don't care too much about, and then Scabs is, like, fine for them, right? There's not another hero in the game willing to no block against Dawnblade. I mean, that's fair. Ooh, power play is pretty solid.
Let's freaking
Hand's kind of clunky.
You love to see it.
Yo, Jonathan Weiss, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Guys, if you are here for the first time, you're new to the channel, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new, and they are, what's your name, what got you into Flesh and Blood, and what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourselves. I would love to get to know more about you guys. I think we're going to block with... Wait. This does not have 6 or more power, right? No. So we're going to block Bully Tactics. I'm going to respite this. And then we're going to Arsenal the Steadfast. So we're going to take 3, go to 20. And then I'm going to throw 6 back. Now, there's no real disruption here, but setting up the Steadfast and Arsenal is pretty solid. And then just our blue-black power play. Hot dogs or bratwurst? Ooh, I mean, I'm good with both. Like, I like both. I would say legendary. Hey, Jay, what's up, buddy? Necromancer hero? Ooh, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm pretty scarred by Necromancer right now. Maybe that's because I played Guardian when it was unplayable, but you know, it is how it be. They're just gonna fall down to 16. I mean, I'll take it. Pitching a Blood Rush to play a Blood Rush. Okay. This is going to be for 5. We're just going to take 5 and see what happens. The Necromancer loves you? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Necromancer loves to beat up on me. I don't think Necromancer loves me. Yeah, we get to pitch 1 here. We get to pitch 2 steps ahead to this. So we're going to cover 8, take 3, go to 12. And then it's going to be... They're going to make a... Agility for next turn. Okay. And their Blood Rush Bellow goes to the bottom. We're going to use Tunic to play Gesture. And then we're going to swing Hammer for 6. Arsenal the Steadfast. Just trying to play a value plan here. I refuse to embrace the undead. They can stay dead. They can stay undead? I don't know. They're never dead when I play against them because they're always kicking my ass. Another classic example of just playing Dawnblade. I mean, that's true. It does torch the undead, that's for sure. Hey, Fish, what's up? There is no love. I agree, Kit. Balda doesn't have a terrible time in the Necro. I mean, that's fair. You can like dominate. You can like dominate and do some nonsense, right? Like that's very fair. Kind of a clunker. Yeah, I think this is fine. This being for 4 is like kind of weird. Throwing CNC for 4 is very, very weird. Where's the hot gal from the previous stream? LOL fish. Steadfast seems sick in this deck. I honestly hadn't considered it until I was reading Yuki's guide a little bit more extensively. When I was reading that with more depth, I was like, oh, this actually seems pretty solid. So, a card. This hand's kind of weird. I don't want to take any more damage that I have to. So I can block 6 and then take 3 if I lose the clash, which is almost very, very, like, certain. We'll tell our opponent that we're thinking, because this one's weird. Or we give up the overcrowded and we Arsenal leave them hanging. So I guess it's take 3 damage no matter what, but we're stuck with a card we can't do anything with. This is a very bizarre interaction. Reckless Stampede seems so good against us. Yeah, so we're... I mean, I guess I'll put mine on the bottom. I guess you never know what happens. We'll put that on the bottom as well, I guess. Drawing into another leave them hanging is not the best thing in the world. We're going to put that on the bottom as well. I think it's our last one, but... That's tough. Makes it tough for us to, like, play the long game here. Short Shrift for 4. And then we're going to Arsenal leave them hanging. I mean, they might just give us the arm piece here if they have a good hand. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that, like, in Victor, it's 3 guaranteed damage. I think that there's definitely a world where it's not 3 guaranteed damage like in Victor, because like you can win or you can like tie on some of the clashes. Like you have multiple options, I feel like. So let's pitch Overcrowded to intimidate a card from their hand. We're going to target them. They make a Might token. We're going to say no blocks, and we're going to play Steadfast. Oh, I mean, sure. I guess that's fair, Liam. I get what you're saying. So block 4, 5. Take 3, go to 5. Or do I want to block with Rampart? I mean, setting up a pretty big turn seems impactful here late in the game. If this is like claw into something else, we're in a really bad spot. It's swing big for 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 3, go to 1. And then we get to throw hammer for 8 and 3 is 11, so exactly lethal. I mean, we have exactly 0 points to give from there, which means if they are on like a reckless swing, we're in a pretty bad spot, but I don't know that we have much of a better choice. Hey, Sigma, what's up? Major, how are you, buddy? I mean, it's going well. Like, I feel like I'm starting to like crack into the winning side of like games. Like I played 5 games today and I went 4-1 playtesting the deck. Now we did make some changes with the CNC and the come to fight here. Gavin, what's up? I played my first Talishar, my first Lyath game on Talishar, and I was kind of feeling if it was able to block big attacks and send even bigger ones back. I mean, there are turns where you can do stuff like that, Master G. Like, it is very possible. They have so much consistent go again with the Buck Wild and stuff now. Keeping all your cards just to make sure you don't die. I mean, I think it's pretty smart. I am at 1. So if I block Fiddlers, Rampart, and Oasis Respite, I have to pitch the Imposing Visage. I think we're supposed to block like this, pitch the Power Play, We will respite ourselves. No, we have to pitch this, right? We have to pitch the edge of our seats because we need a 3 block here. So we go to 2. We're going to prevent this. If they break the chain for gauntlets, we're probably just dead here. No, Scowling Fleshbag always blocks 2 against us. That's its only line of text. And then Roughshod. Yeah, they didn't break the chain for anything, so we're going to take exact lethalies here. That was a close one. I mean, so they had to, like, the problem was that they pitched this, which I knew it was coming back around. So we were pretty much always dead to that. But even if we live there, so like if we go to 1 and then we gain 3 and go back to 4, we don't have a turn. And then our opponent's turn is 7 into like, or I'm sorry, it's 8 into 8. So I don't know that we're ever winning the game from there. That was tough. We weren't able to like pressure them enough early with everything we wanted to do. So we just kind of like fell behind. Let's see. Close game, down the line, value plays, lined up well, but gave them tempo throughout the game. Needed a turn in the mid game to take tempo and throw them off to apply pressure. All right, so one thing that you guys pointed out that I thought was pretty interesting, and I kind of hate that it's accurate, but why are we playing Come to Fight when we can play Minnowism because it works on CNC? Which is really cool, because it enables us to keep
Let's freaking go. You love to see it.
Hey, Lupine Fiasco with the sub on YouTube. If it isn't John himself. Yo, John, thanks for the sub on YouTube, man. I appreciate that a whole bunch. John, since you're here for the first time, man, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new. What's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself, John. It's so funny. All right, so anyway, since Minnowism works with Command and Conquer, we should just be playing it. For anybody who missed it at the beginning of the stream, we were talking about, is Command and Conquer good enough to be played in Lyath? Even though its power does get halved, all of our, like, your this next attack, you know, like, gets buffed by it. So we could throw a Command and Conquer for, like, 9 or for, like, 6. So, honestly, Command and Conquer could be the disruption piece that I felt like we've been missing from the deck. CNC might be the sauce. It did look pretty good in that last game, but Command and Conquer could just still be like another Guardian staple, even in this set with Lyath's weird hero text. I don't know. It felt pretty good that game. All right, Damien said he wanted to play one after this. Let's see. We'll see if Damien's still around here. Oh, Dave, was that you? Dave, was that you playing, was that you playing Kayo against us? All right, Damien's got a game for us. Ooh, Damien's playing a little Cheeto, huh? Little Cheeto. I love seeing the new heroes at play like this. You love to see it. Dave, it was a good game. You want to play Victor? We can play after this one for sure. Damien Pleiades games while listening to Lyath gameplay? Blasphemous? I mean, Colin, that's like the peak experience, right? We're waiting on Damien to decide who goes first. So we did have a moment yesterday where there was fatigue concerns in this matchup. Okay. I don't think we can play all 72 cards. We just went through this last game. I do not think it's feasible. With that in mind, I do think all of these cards are good. We're going to try it without Steadfast. And we're going to try it without Pose. We're going to see what happens. Yeah, the double Blood Rush hand seemed a little clunky. So the one thing that I like about the Cheeto deck is that it's on defense reactions. It gets to play the value game, which is pretty cool. Okay. Interesting hand. We can play Sadistic Scowl, play Terra Sunder, and then we could short shrift for 9 Dominate. We would force Damien into having a defense reaction, or we get a lot of his equipment. I actually don't hate it. We could also play Imposing Visage and put like a 2 steps ahead into play. We could have pitched both of our blues. No, we pitch a blue. Now we have to have we need another blue to play 2 steps ahead. I don't think we could Imposing Visage and 2 steps ahead there. Or I'm sorry, I don't think we could put 2 steps ahead into play and play the Escalate Violence. I just don't feel like that would have panned out very well. Guys, thanks for being here and hanging out. Appreciate y'all hanging out while we are chilling tonight. I mean, I'm so okay with this. I'm so okay with this. We are like, and I know Damien's okay with it as well, but like we're chewing through his equipment here very early. Or maybe Damien's hand's very awkward. Block, cut a long story short, and Rampart. For 4, make a might, pitch short shrift to Command and Conquer. Okay. I don't hate it. Turns on Respite for next turn. Makes our Command and Conquer 4. Why are we playing CNC again? Because it's a disruptive on-hit effect. That like when we have like some like good pieces in play, we could throw Command and Conquer. We have potential to throw Command and Conquer for like 12 or 15. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's probably a little much. You probably want it to be for like 7 to 9 to make your opponent think pretty early. Yeah, we are playing CNC actually. Oh, hang on. I gotta put that we're playing against RKO here. So let's see. RKO, we did go first. I've noticed that's one of the big pieces of this matchup. I wonder if I'm supposed to do it there. Probably not, right? I mean, this is just a really weird hand, right? It is eating equipment block, which I do think is good enough. I agree, Michael. This hand is just so bad. Like, I truly have no concept of, like, what to do with this hand. I think this is the only play we have, and then we're going to use Oasis Respite to like play around this a little bit. And we're going to Arsenal to leave them hanging. So this bumps us up to 13. We're going to Respite ourselves, go to 37. We're going to target this, and we're going to take 3 down to 34. We're going to Arsenal, leave them hanging, and we're going to try to get some value out of it. Being able to intimidate is very powerful, but may not matter. So if I'm able to keep a blue and Revolting Gesture, we have the ability to... We can put Leave Them Hanging into play, and then we can throw Concuss for 5. All right, let's think about this for a minute. So, what do you guys think about Imposing Visage to go get the blue buff? Use Tunic to play Revolting Gesture. I kind of want to throw Concuss. It's for 5, right? So, like, we go get 2 steps ahead. And then we use Tunic to play Revolting Gesture and throw Concuss for 5. It seems okay. Like, it seems fine. We're setting up a little bit for next turn, and we're offering a form of disruption. Although it's really just them blocking with 2 cards. With Tunic up, I think that, yeah, the Still Victory card's insane. Is Still Victory an Aura token? An Aura token specifically. Again, just like such a weird hand. Is this hero good yet? Aaron, I'll let you know. I hate that Mocking Blow sucks in our deck, but it's good in their deck. So block Bully Tactics, Rampart. No, it's block Bully Tactics, play the Oasis Respite, put Leave Them Hanging and play Arsenal the other one. God, that's so awkward. This is kind of neat. I mean, if we didn't take the blue, that's unfortunate. Not a lot we can do about that regardless. All right, so we're going to block for 1 more. This is going to go up to 10. We're going to Respite, let ourselves gain a life. And then it's going to be block this out. So we're going to take 3 down to 32. We're going to have 3 Mites of Confidence and the Leave Them Hanging. We're going to Arsenal this, Leave Them Hanging. And if we draw into something good, I mean, this hand feels insane. I mean, I guess we'll do this now to try and make it weird for them. We do kind of get to do the whole thing. Am I not seen? Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand, Legendary. So I told Legendary we'd play after this. He said he was gonna play Victor. But like, if we have enough time as we're going through the stream, I'm definitely down to play other games. Ooh, I missed a big hydrate earlier for fish. My bad. My bad. We got you now. Yeah, this is fine. So we're going to block here. It's going to be Cruel Ambition into Command and Conquer. I think this is fine. I'm not going to play the Sadistic Scowl. There's no point in intimidating. They're not able to block this regardless. So this is Command and Conquer for 14 with confidence. We're going to Arsenal Sadistic Scowl. All right. Big hydrate here. Wait, what? Oh, they put a bully tactics into their hand? Okay. Take 9, lose your arsenal. I mean, we're still not in a great spot. I'm going to let the Sigil cancel this out. It would be a lot cooler if this was something that mattered, but back-to-back turns of 14 to 10 playing offense is pretty good. What is this? Oh, Fiddler's Green? Sure, it's a Fiddler's Green. I mean, yeah, that was a really good CNC play. I agree. Like, that CNC was great right there. All right, so they're blocking 4. They're going to take 6. They're going to take 2. They're going to go to 32. We're going to go to 25. We're going to Arsenal the power play. I would like to be able to play the power play here. Only having the... So, Fiddler's Green, Crater Hoof. No, I'm sorry. We're going to pitch Fiddler's Green and Peace of Mind to play Peace of Mind. No. We're going to block with Fiddler's Green and Crater Hoof. We're going to use Bully Tactics and Peace of Mind. We're going to use this to block here, and we're going to use Tunic. Okay. So we're going to block like this. We're going to pay into this with this. And then we're going to use Peace of Mind to cover this up. Okay. All right. And then this is going to be for 10. So the last 3 turn cycles, we've managed to outvalue Damien pretty well. It doesn't mean we'll continue that trend. It's just looked good the last 3 turns. Too few offensive pieces, but maybe you're just getting unlucky with drawing so many of them at once. I mean, we do sideboard in 9 defensive cards. I mean, we drew 3 of our 9 sideboard cards in one hand. right? Like, I mean, that's just unfortunate. Ooh, we can never arsenal that. Using Tunic now makes a lot of sense. And they get a blue Nimblism so that no matter what happened, they had it. There is one bully tactics we just pitched and one sadistic scowl. I think we're going to arsenal the bully tactics here. So I'm going to block like this. We're going to do this so that we're blocking 5. And then Cheeto takes us to 6. We're going to take 1. All right, he goes to 30. We're also going to go to 30. Comes in for 4. Hey, what's up, Electrum? How are you, buddy? I mean, yeah. I mean, making CNC only 3 damage would be like a very, very like long psyop play. But I hear what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Riku. I don't know. Balancing this deck is so weird. Like, when it looked like I was zoned out just a second ago, it's because I was sitting there wondering, like, are we playing too many defensive pieces? Like, should we be on, like... That's the 3rd CNC, right? Yeah. Like, should we be on less defensive pieces? You know? Like, I don't know. Like, should we be on less of them? I truly don't know. Wow. Interesting. Do we want to put Edge of Their Seats in play? Two ofs could be an answer. You can never have too many defensive. I mean, I would agree with you, but we're getting fatigued, Randy. Like that's like I hear what you're saying, and I know that's you talking, but like we're just getting fatigued. We're actually gonna go for the buckle play here. It forces the last block here, which is totally fine with me. I don't know if playing out the buckle here is correct. Oh, the Blessing of Serenity or whatever it's called. I think Yuki was on that card in her list. Damien's playing this out very, very wisely because he keeps using Tunic before I can Intimidate. I wonder if Yuki ever played the list that she made. Honestly, don't know, Gavin. I feel that we need a fatigue game plan. So Taylor, I think it was Sam actually. I don't remember who it was, but one of them made the comment that like CNC before I go off on that, like CNCs felt very good. I think CNC's a mainstay in the deck from now on. They were talking about how the reviled card pool was like they feel like it was designed to be played with count your blessings in the format. And honestly, it makes so much sense. Oh, this hand's so awkward. God, let this be good, please. I think we're gonna pass, right? I think we're going to block with Rampart, pitch Peace of Mind, and block here. Actually, I lied. We're just gonna block with Rampart. We're literally going to try and sit on this. Is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and sit on the Sadistic Scowl Bully Tactic combo. Like, taking 3 is fine. They've just turned on my... Like, Damien's just turned on my Skull Cap. We need 2 blues in this hand. So, I mean, we're going to push through quite a bit of damage here. We can Arsenal the Short Shrift, I think, is going to be the plan. I actually have 3 copies of Steadfast in the sideboard. We're actually playing 3 copies of that card, Arxis. I'm going to block with Scabs, and we're going to take some damage because we have a really big turn here. We're going to go Sadistic... We're going to play Cruel Ambition, Sadistic Scowl, and we're going to throw Bully Tactics for 7, 11, 12 that they can't block. So we're going to take 6 down to 16, but we're going to put Damien down to 11. Am I supposed to make this 13 because it's unblockable damage? Also, Liam, I have not forgotten your big hydrate. We're coming back to it in just a minute. I'm trying to get through this game. Like, is arsenaling Short Shrift better than 1 damage? And I think the short answer is yes. All right, Cruel Ambition. Sadistic Scowl. Do we intimidate 1 card and set up a Might? I actually think that might be better. Since Damien played the Sigil, I'm just willing to let this happen. Dog. Though we didn't take a steal victory, you gotta be shitting me. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we ended up pushing through 5 here. I mean, our intimidates were pretty unfortunate there. Yikes. He's just passing, which means he wants to Arsenal another D-React, I think. So, to everybody who told me we can play 72 cards, we're drawing 4 reds, and we're playing 63 cards right now. There is 2 copies of Sink Below left, 2 copies of Fate Foreseen, and 2 copies of Shelter left in the deck. I mean, this is a hand. Like, we could dominate this, but, like, why? With that many D-Reacts left in the deck, I do not think it's accurate. This is... It's a blue 3 block is why they play it, but like, oh my god. It's so annoying into us. And there's a second fate for scene. Appreciate the Syndra game the other day. Trey, you bet, dude. I played against a few Syndras over the last week, so I don't exactly remember our game, but I have no doubt it was wonderful. I mean, Damien, I was like, Damien's due for one, right? He rolled 2 1s. It's 5 value in this matchup. There's so many matchups that it does nothing against. Like, it's literally just a 3 block, which I guess, like, is fine, right? We need to Arsenal power play. I mean, I guess not. I guess we're just going to put this into play. If we're not going to get to Arsenal to power play, we might as well... We get to come in for 7. Maybe we're in the game where... Maybe we're in the spot in the game where we're just throwing hammer over and over again. Like, is that what our end game's going to come down to? Damien's going to go to 24. Are we going to Arsenal the Concuss is my question. So, like, this is not the hero ability because there's no mites. Or, I'm sorry, there's no vigors. We could... We could block with Rampart and Oasis Respite, pitching 2 steps ahead. And then our turn would be nothing great. Because we would have to play this, and then the Escalate Violence does not get the value we want. Like, this is one of those hands that feels very, very clunky. Like, if we play the Peace of Mind, we can't play the Peace of Mind in the Respite. There's no reason to play the Peace of Mind if we're not going to clear the Arsenal. So we might as well block with Rampart and Respite, pitching something. Maybe we just block with Respite, pitching Peace of Mind. And then, yeah, that's what we do. Okay, I found it. Took me a second, but we found it. All right, so we're going to Respite ourselves. We're going to pitch Peace of Mind. And we're going to target the Mocking Blow. So we're essentially going to take 1. I agree. We have to play towards an aggressive turn here. We can't just keep playing the same game plan that we are. We're going to shit. I'm just going to go ahead and do this now so that I don't forget to do it. What did they go search for? Big Bully? Well, unfortunately, we don't have a way to gain life. And Damien's pretty content just like taking some damage here. I mean, I guess Damien could like block with a card, take 2, and then play out his hand, especially with the Vigor token, I think. Has been Resident Sleeper, I swear to God. I've seen every deck playing 3 of Fiddler's Grains. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of it out there. There's been a lot of it out there, Lutiful. How is Little Man treating you? It's been an uphill battle there. It's been an uphill battle. I'm currently fighting with Lyath big time about like what we're trying to do. God, I wish you could tear us under this thing. There are 2 different types of tokens in play. We're going to block like this. We're going to activate Lyath, go up to 8. We'll take 4 down to 17. And then, I mean, we get to bully tactics for 11. And we'll leave Damien with 1 card here. I feel like Talistar meta is just pretending Gravy doesn't exist. So here's what I'm going to tell you. In all honesty, like, Gravy's still good. People just aren't playing it publicly. They're playing it in private matches. Electrum, you said something a minute ago, and I read it, and then, like, I started to, and I, like, forgot to say something. You said, like, you have a problem or something, and I can't find it. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm going to find it really quick. Okay. It's only Tuesday, and I want to use my new tokens, which usually won't happen till Friday or Saturday. Dude, I'm glad you got your tokens. I'm sorry that it took a while. I know that it took a minute to get everything shipped out, but I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I think we're just going to go to 14. I have to be more considerate of this bullshit. I have to be more considerate of this nonsense. I can't keep forgetting this is happening. Let's just go ahead and get value now because we know it's going to be buffed up. We are not going to activate Lyath. Going to play Peace of Mind. My turn's going to be Tunic for Revolting Gesture into Short Shrift for 6. Damien's last copy of Fiddler's Green. And then a defense reaction. So Damien's going to go to 17. Net gain of 2 here. Ponder into a Terrace Under. I mean, it's crazy how much value you get out of this deck. It is just crazy how much value you get out of this deck. You get to pump this up to, what, 9? How many of these have played back-to-back? Oh, they've played, I don't know how many back-to-back, but like Damien's on Rainbow, I'm pretty sure. It seems like Damien's on Rainbow of this. I mean, he's going to Cheeto because it's 1 point of damage. Puts me to 11. God, he just gets to, like, stack all these. Oh, I can't. Shit. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well. That was not how I wanted to play that one out. I mean, with 2 might tokens... 3, 4, 5, 6... would require Damien to have a defense reaction in Arsenal, which doesn't seem completely crazy at this point. He's not played that many. Oh, yeah. Mocking Blow feels so good in his deck, which is so funny because it's so bad in this one. Like, I feel like it's borderline unplayable in this deck. So, block with Concuss, pitching Overcrowded, and Rampart. I mean, we have to find a way to close the game out. We're just getting fatigued. The Peace of Mind is not going to get the value I want it to here, but... what if we played 2 steps ahead and then activated Lyath on the power play? Nah, I think we need to Arsenal the power play. If we can, like, tear asunder into something, that's pretty good to close the game out with. Oh. I mean, technically, we need to keep 3 cards here. Three, 4, 5. Take 7. I mean, I guess it's better than doing nothing else. I'm gonna get to tear asunder the power play here. Every time I look up, there's a Mocking Blow on the chain. That's kind of how I feel about this game, too. That's kind of how this game has felt, to be honest. If we can take Damien off of a good hand here and push some damage, the confidence may be able to get us through this. Defense reaction from Arsenal? Yeah, all right, we lost. We needed that. That had to be there. Because we needed that to take Damien off of 2 cards. And then after we took Damien off of 2 cards, we needed like a buff and the confidence. Like we needed like a buckle and confidence to like, or I guess not buckle, but power play is a really good card. Yeah, we're just gonna die. I'm not gonna force Damien to play this one out. So we're 0-2 against this deck. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't know how we're supposed to beat this deck. They just outvalue us at every turn. Oh, like the RKO deck is just outvaluing us at every turn. I don't know. That was tough. That was tough. Damien's deck looked very similar to Taylor's from the other night. I mean, it might have been the exact same list. I'm honestly not sure. Lost. Felt like we got outvalued the entire game. Had a chance late if Tear Asunder connects to discard cards. If that hits, confidence could have helped us close the game. I'm going to leave it there for now because I don't know. Also, one thing that I'm noticing is that when I'm going second, I'm winning a lot more. Like, most of my wins have come off the back of going second. And we went first in both of our games tonight. Like, these value-oriented decks, it feels like in order to beat this kind of stuff, we have to be playing Sadistic Scowl and Bully Tactics multiple times a game. Like, twice a game. It feels like it's what you have to do. It does not feel like there's another option. I don't know. Like, I guess there's a world where, like, no, I was gonna say, like, you go back to 24 blues and you added another pump. Man. I don't know. The problem is that Bully Tactics, so Bully Tactics and Sadistic Scowl by themselves are just 7 damage. Now, it's 7 damage that can't be blocked, but you would have to literally IP yourself multiple turns in a row to be able to win the game that way, because you would have to have another pump to go with it. And so you're actually just playing the game ineffectively, which is why I think you have to pitch stack it once a game. We got a big hydrate for Liam coming here. Liam hit us with a big hydrate a minute ago. Again, like, everybody picks for me to go first. My worry is that pumped up Bully Tactics doesn't close games. It's just evasive damage. I mean, well, no, that's kind of what I'm saying, is that, like, it literally closes games, because if you're able to pair a 3 buff Bully Tactics and Sadistic Scowl together 3 times a game, that's 30 unpreventable damage. Like, it's 30 damage that can't be blocked. So your opponent starts the game at 10, and it's like, okay, we can probably win the game from here. We're going to play all gas and no brakes against Jarl. I have no idea if this is correct, but we're going to play all gas and no brakes and just see what happens. We're going to put Leave Them Hanging into play, and we're going to play 2 steps ahead. And we're going to Arsenal the Villainous Pose. Okay, this hand feels really good. And at the start of your action phase, put another target aura on the bottom of its owner's deck. Okay, so they're just going to put Leave Them Hanging on the bottom? Okay. So, I mean, this turn feels solid. This is Command and Conquer for 10. Is this how we have to play the deck? Are we looking to go 2-2-2? Like, is our turn looking to pitch 2 blues and just play 3, like, play 2 2-cost cards and activate Lyath? I mean, I could have just had a blue in my hand, but okay. Not gonna pay 0. And they're gonna blow up Tunic. Well, turn 2, we get blown out by exposed to the elements. Interesting. I don't know, like, that turn felt like one of the best turns we've put together yet. Like, what was that hand? What was that hand? I mean, to be fair, this is coming in for 11 with confidence. They couldn't stop this if they wanted to. For defensive decks, you could play Helm of Hindsight, I guess, and Arsenal Sadistic Scowl. What is Helm of Hindsight, Damien? Yo, pummels? Yo, are we actually about to play more Guardian than like normal? Like are we about to play like more Guardian? I mean, I don't know how the rest of that game goes, but that was feeling pretty good. I don't like they shouldn't have conceded. Lyath should have been a warrior. It was 24 to 40, and our next turn, easiest Lyath game. Wait, who's wrong, Gavin, and why? -3, destroy this. Put target attack action card. Oh, you're talking, yeah, the Helm. I mean, I guess that's a play we could make. So they were going to swing hammer for 6. We were going to take it. We were going to go Cruel Ambition, Sadistic Scowl, Bully Tactics, Arsenal, Sigil of Solace. I don't know. That was a weird game. That was a weird game. I don't think they should have conceded. We went first. We did win. Had an insanely good start. Op was at 24 on turn 2, turn 3, on turn 3, and down Crown of Providence. CNC looked very good here to get equipment and then force Arsenal disruption because of confidence. I mean, I understand that like that's not like a real game, but I don't know. Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're good, Fish. It's Plume for attack actions. So, Trent, I think to like go back to what you were saying, I think if we were going to play Pummel, you would have to build the deck in that way, right? So you end up playing Minnowism, reviling, like you end up playing basically all the pumps, and you end up on like 30 blues. And then you're playing Command and Conquer. Like, what are other good disruptive attacks? Like, you still end up on like Short Shrift and Cut a Long Story Short. You end up on CNC. You need more 2-cost attacks, right? Concuss is a good one. You can pummel power play, technically. Thump, I guess, is one that we could play. You can pummel Little Bigfoot. There's no disruption, but you can pummel Little Bigfoot. That's something I might try and cook with something like that. I don't know. Like, that's pretty interesting. That's kind of interesting. It sounds very bizarre, but very interesting. How important do you think the skull cap is for blocking 3? I mean, it's our only piece of equipment besides attention grabbers that truly blocks for 3. Yeah, this deck seems kind of cool. Like, the idea of pummels in this deck seems very interesting. I'm going to keep playing it the way that we have it set up, but I might work on that. Like, that might be what I work on for this weekend stream. Okay, well, we know Flying Bread's going to be on, like, degen ridiculous fatigue. $33 plus confidence is pretty good. I mean, Pleiades definitely does that idea better, but I don't want to play Pleiades. I want to play this. So it's very possible. I mean, I think that Victor does that better than anything, but I want to play. I want to play Lyath. Leave the mirror. I mean, the mirror doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Surprised that all right. Well, I mean, I wonder what the mirror feels like. Are we just playing 60? Let's just play 60. Let's just see how the mirror feels. I haven't played the mirror yet, so I'm curious to see what this feels like. Ooh. Goliath Gauntlet spicy. We're gonna Arsenal Bully Tactics. And then take another turn after? I mean, Colin, you're living in Christmas land, dog. Like, if you want to talk about, like, things that the deck's doing, that's cool, but, like, dude, don't just sit in chat and try to bait me with, like, BS Christmas lanterns, dog. Goliath Gauntlet? I do like that. I'm not gonna lie, I like Goliath Gauntlet. I'm all about whatever's happening over there. I mean, our turn looks pretty mid. We're just gonna throw this back. Goliath Gauntlet. Dude, we need to name the deck that. Is Goliath Gauntlet actually insane? I mean, it works really well with Command and Conquer, right? It works really well with Command and Conquer, Thump, Concuss. It works really well with Little Bigfoot. Maybe we've been playing the wrong version of this deck. Maybe we've been playing the wrong version of this deck. Who knows? CNC for 5 is kind of cool, though. I wish we had Tunic up to, like, Threaten Pummel. W, Rage Bait, LOL. What the hat do, though? Whenever they block, it boos them. So he's looking... So Bread's looking to set up a Might token, like, on demand, basically. Rouse is Spice. I'm curious to know what... So Bread's very good at pitch stacking. Like, Bread's very good at, like, playing the long game and pitch stacking. Did we go first or second? We went first. So... Oh. My stream lagged for a second, and I was like, don't you cut out on me. Don't you cut out on me. Dinkelberg. Oh. Okay, so they're on the deck. They're on the deck we were just talking about. All right, I'm about to hit Brett up after this. I mean, is it worth it? I hate giving up the equipment, but it would be Command and Conquer for 7. Which I guess is technically only 2 cards. It's not really that weird. I think it's just the play, right? I think it's the best play we have. I mean, the cards in hand aren't cut in half, but it's interesting to, like, know, like, what else they're trying to do with Rouse. Like, it feels like it has to be a pitch stack thing, right? I mean, listen, if I really want Bread's deck to work, because it looks like it's kind of cool. I think we've all missed the first part. Reviled? Reviled? I'm kidding. I'm kidding, John. I know you meant the Guardian part. But yes. I'm now starting to feel like playing this deck like Briar has been wrong. That it says Guardian for a reason. James White. You sweet son of a bitch. Rouse is easy to enable with 5 intellect. I mean, it is, but you have to play the right cards, right? So, like, Little Bigfoot and, like, this kind of stuff, like, doesn't add up very well to make it work. Oh, he's on pummels. All right. So I was just asking Bread if he cares if I DM and we talk about the list after this. And I was telling him that we were just chatting about this because it looks really cool. And this is kind of what I think it looked like right here. The real cook is using Towering Titan. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know about all of that. Double Villainous Pose? Oh, he's on Lead with Power too. So he's on like as many 1 cost and 2 cost buffs as possible plus Tunic. Buff swing. I mean, it's kind of looking like it. It's kind of looking like it. Bread came to party is dang right, son. This man is crazy, Colin. Let me show you what you're missing. It's just so thematic that we just had this conversation, and now all of a sudden... So I think we're going to take 9, and then the turn is going to be... Pose, bully tactics. So we had the option, and I mean, we could have activated Lyath during their turn, but we could not get to the tower. We're just one short, unfortunately. It's very awkward, but we're only going to intimidate 2 cards because I want to be able to activate Lyath. Actually, I want to be able to arsenal this. Yeah, we're going to intimidate 2 cards so that we can arsenal this. It does sound like Azalea, right? As a Lyath, ooh, we could name it that. If Towering Titan was next attack, not guardian attack action, sure. If it was, even if it was next guardian attack, I think we would be okay, right? It's the CNC. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna pummel this. So this is 3, 6, 12, 13? Dog! Five. Yeah, this is pretty good. We're going to take this. God, I love it. We're going to get pummeled here, too. Oh, yes! This is what I'm talking about. This is Lyath. This is Rocket League! Oh. We'll discard this. Oh, man. Yeah, I cannot tell you guys how hype I am for this. I'm actually... I don't say stuff like this very often, but I will be taking screenshots of Bread's list after this because I want to know every card that they're playing. Unfortunately, we have the non-bow of cut a long story short and this, but I think it's okay. A Guardian player ready to talk to the chef? Oh, this makes me so happy. This is the Lyath deck I've been looking for. Thank you, Flying Bread. You beautiful, beautiful human. Thank you. You love to see it. I've never seen someone get excited for being pummeled. Okay, I'm way behind, but we got a big hydrate for Liam while Brett's thinking about blocks here. All right. We put Bread down to 18. Bread's probably content to just swing the hammer. Cranial crushes. So Bread's on the whole thing. God, we're cooking. Sadistic Scowl into Command and Conquer. Arsenal this. Activate Lyath with Tunic. Yep, take 4. Delio. Pummel my face. Pummel me right in my face. I've the only Borderlands game I've ever played is Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it personally. All right, so coming in for 9. I mean, to be fair, like if they want to protect their arsenal, it's just block with 3/3 blocks. Guys, so for anybody who missed it earlier, every Wednesday we're going to have a recap video talking about all the games I've played, where I'm at with testing, and how the deck feels. So Tonight after the stream, I'm going to be compiling all the data, and I'm going to record the video talking about all of the points that comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am going to be looking at Bread's list and putting this together. This looks awesome. We probably should have blocked with Skullcap at some point this game. I wonder if we're on stuff like this, if we can still be on a defensive package. Like, is that the sideboard? Like, is that just the sideboard? The defensive package, I guess. Also, I wonder if they're on Leave Them Hanging. Oh. I mean... We could say no blocks, play Sigil of Solace, go Revolting Gesture, Hammer, Arsenal, or I'm sorry, activate Lyath.
Let's freaking
I don't know.
go.
What do you guys think?
You love to see it.
Giancarlo Fraticelli? Really hope I said that right. Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. It means a lot. What if we give up like this? Go to 1. So they're on Rainbow Little Bigfoots. Rainbow Little Bigfoots. I mean, we're only coming in for 7 here, but I think it's fine. We could technically attack with this if we wanted to set up more mites. This comes in for what? It's technically 1 less. We come in for 1 less point, but we put 2 more mites into play. So it is technically better value to do this, right? Because we come in for 6 and put 3 mites into play. Yeah, this is technically better. All right, he's going to go for the boo to try and set up to kill us here. I mean, it's all 3 blocks, right? Like, he's probably on like 30 or 33 blues. What is this from? Monarch? God, I don't even know if I own this card. I mean, 3 card 6 is not great, but having +8 in play is pretty solid. I love that Brett invited me to chat before the game and said, I'm not on fatigue, I promise. It's so funny. Brett having a little bit of a tank here about how he wants to block. The headpiece that boos is interesting. Like, is blocking 1 and getting 1 point of offense on demand just better? How many times have I been 1 point short of a tower? I don't know the exact number, but I feel like it's... I don't know the exact number, but I feel like it's been I feel like it's been like a handful of times. Like probably like I would say it's probably been like 10 to 15 times. I'm gonna refresh here. I think it's me. Oh. Like, no, stream. Don't cut out on me. We love you. All right, so 4 cards in hand is terrifying. I mean, this is from Arsenal. I'm going to see... I'm going to see what Brad says, because I'm not sure if he knows it's from Arsenal. I'm just kind of asking to make sure here. Is it worth noting how much the 5 blue hand did really kill their momentum? 100%, Michael. 100%. I mean, we'll play on. I'm gonna let it keep happening here. Like Brett hasn't said anything back, so I'm assuming he's good. So this is 8. So I'm at 4, which means I need to block 5. I think Brad just realized. All right, so Brad's gonna undo his turn. I guess I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and back up. Let Brad fix this here. I don't think it'll let us go back any further than his turn at this point. I don't know if it'll let us go back to like, maybe it will. I don't know. So 6 dominate. Just kidding. So like right now, this is one of those times where Bread's list is not looking very great. Can we play around the pummel? I don't think the answer, like, Bread is flexing on you. So 1, 2. So plus 8 would be 11. I think if we dominate the Titan's Fist, we close the game out, right? I doubt if there is a pummel. I mean, I think this buckle ends the game. Yeah. So we get to block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get to attack for 12 on our turn. And we get to play the Sigil here. We're going to pitch the Escalate Violence. We're going to activate Lyath. Sigil is going to keep us in the game. Yeah. All right. We stay at 1, but I'm pretty sure we end this game. We have plus 10, so we're coming in for 13. Dominite should just end the game here. It's also worth noting we haven't seen any leave them hangings. So this blocks for 3. Is Brad just letting this happen? Yeah. Interesting. Lots of blues. Lots of blues. My first 2 hands were rough. Yeah, they did look pretty bad. Lead with power is cool. I don't like that we're not on Cruel Ambition. Red power play and blue power play, like red power play, yellow power play and blue power play are the same thing. So I don't know if I like yellow power play in this deck. Blue and red I can get behind. They're on Revolting Gesture. How many blues are they on? Jeez. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, hang on. 29, 32. There's 32 blues in the deck, which I guess makes sense. Like, you need to be able to play a lot of these, like, bigger things to make it work. And the little Bigfoots and the pummels and the power plays make sense. But instead of yellow power play, we should be on something like Command and Conquer. And instead of like lead with power, we need to be on something with like Cruel Ambition, I think. More 0 for 3s would be better. I really like the concept of this deck, though. Hang on, I'm going to make like a sticky note here. $30 blues. Cruel Ambition. Villainous Pose. Minnow. CNC. Little Bigfoot. How do you not like yellow over red? I mean, like, red's 1 more point of damage. Yellow is blue when it comes to attacking with it. I like Thump. I actually really like the idea of, like, Thump. I think blue Thump is a good one to fit into the deck. Also add some consistency to blocking. Concuss is another good one. Where we can like play into like a lot of blues. Yellow is pitch consistency. I mean, yes and no with this deck. You want to be pitching blues, not yellows. I don't know. I really like what Bread's up to, if I'm being honest. I really like what Bread's up to. It's a really cool deck. And I've like taken some notes about like things that they were up to. I think 30 blues is correct if you're playing like a main deck 60 package. And then into aggro decks, Peck Perfect. I mean, it's a 3-card 5, right? And like Little Bigfoot at red. We clash pretty well, I guess. Like, we have a lot of like 6s and 8s and stuff like that. So we clash pretty well. I don't know, Jocelyn. I'm very on the fence about that one. I'm very on the fence about that one. All right, let's take some notes. about our game. All right, we did get a win. Op was on the most Guardian build of Lyath I have seen. Deck was very value oriented. Buckle with Dominate closed it out. Tower, discard. In the mid game, bought me lots of breathing room. All right. Let's keep going. I'm very intrigued by the deck we just played against, but I want to keep playing with the list that we're on just for tonight. But I have made some notes about like cards that fit into that deck. Oh, this is an interesting matchup. This matchup is 110% dependent upon how our opponent sideboards. If they go for full combo, we get lots of time to set up, but we have to have like a steadfast or something late in the game. If they don't go for combo, we can fatigue them. So I think we're just going to play it out the way, like, I think we're going to play 66 here. I don't think Fiddler's Green is correct. I've been, like, having this mental debate with myself on whether I think Fiddler's Green is correct or not, and I don't know that it is. So we're playing Verdance. We are going second. Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you guys chilling while we are playing games. Do we just want to play Steadfast and then put Edge of their Seats in play? Feels incorrect. Feels like we're just supposed to block with Imposing Visage and this. I'm pretty content with trading 1 life here. We're going to activate Lyath. We're going to put Edge of their Seats in play. And we're going to set up a decent little stack here. It's still on rate despite its... Yeah, no, I agree. It is a very good card. What are you looking for in game to identify what their plan is as fast as possible? Oh, sure. So, like, I normally give it the first 5 or 6 turns. If we don't see one of the pots in the first 5 to 6 turns, we're normally in a pretty good spot. Like, sorry. If we don't see a pot in the first, like, 5 to 6 turns, they're probably not on combo. If we do see a pot in the first 5 to 6 turns, we've immediately identified what they're doing. This is a weird hand. Like, I don't want to waste the might. We also don't really have a way to use Escalate Violence here. I think we're going to go get... We're just going to overpitch. And I guess we'll just go get an Edge of their Seats. Like, 2 steps ahead is good, but I'd rather just get more, like, buff value into play. And I don't care to Arsenal, cut a long story short. I don't want to give them options. Blue, Steadfast, Arsenal this. Let's see. What did they play to turn on the waning moon? What did I miss? They played something? Oh, they put the amulet into play. All right, so we've immediately identified that they are on the amulet plan. When I say immediately, I just mean like very early. So we are going to... We're just going to block 2. We're going to save the Oasis Respite for our arsenal instead of making an extra might token here. Might token... I'm sorry, 3 might tokens. We're going to play Villainous Pose, and then we're just going to come in here with cut a long story short. We need to start pressuring them now that we know what they're up to. I know that we don't really, like, we don't have the tower effect here, so it doesn't feel great. But we do get to come in for 10. And, like, also we have 1 floating, so we are kind of threatening something here. Probably more of a... Honestly, like, us trying to threaten something here is more of, like, a, you know, like, a gotcha kind of thing that they're probably not playing around. Yeah, they just take 10 because they like their hand. Yikes. Waning Moon for 6. So we're going to grant ourselves Respite. This is going to be a very bad pitch stack. And we're going to cover this up entirely. And then we're going to have Bully Tactics for +8 on our turn. Think this lines up pretty well. Or I'm sorry, not for +8, for +7. So we're able to just get aggressive. All right. Opponent says no blocks. Probably a defense reaction. Rubicon Carapace. Ooh. They don't have... Interesting. So we pushed through quite a bit of damage there, getting aggressive. We're going to Arsenal, leave them hanging. So this is going to be for 9. So we're going to Respite ourselves. We're going to target the Light Up the Leaves. And then we're going to AB 2. Tree and Verdance is very interesting. Lip, it's kind of all over the place, if I'm being honest. I feel like I'm kind of here, I'm kind of there, I kind of can't decide what I want to do. Kind of just, it feels like it is a little all over the place, to be honest with you, buddy. Wait, I did not mean to pass there. I wanted to put this into play. It's asking me to put cards in the bottom of my deck, which means that, like, I don't want to. I'm going to put this into play now. I would rather have it like this, and I would rather Arsenal the Sadistic Scowl. But yeah, you know, it's kind of funny that, like, our opponent's playing Tree in Verdance, because I was talking with Trent earlier, and Trent was actually talking about playing how he felt like Tree had a decent spot in Verdance right now. So I think that's kind of interesting that, like, somebody else also stumbled across that. Curious to see how this turn plays out. And then they're going to moon us for 5. I mean, that's fine. There's nothing I can do about this. They're going to go to 26. We're going to use Tunic to activate Lyath, and we're going to keep this counter going. We're going to try and use Tunic as much as we can throughout the game to keep our value going. Minnowism and Command & Conquer lines up so well. I am so glad you guys told me about this. And then we're going to come in for quite a bit here on Command & Conquer. Command & Conquer for 11 feels pretty good. Broccoli makes sense with these Pots Amulet setups, allowing Waning Moon to ping you with Amped Arcane. Yeah, no, it's been pretty good. I mean, we're down to 20. We're down to 33 already. I feel like the pummels and like little Bigfoots and stuff, like if we're like doing CNC pummel, we could be on some pretty good stuff with this deck. Man, I don't know. This pummel version of the deck that like we were talking about and Bread just played has like really pushed my interest. Like, don't get me wrong, we've been playing Lyath no matter what. Minnowism does apply to base 3 because technically Command & Conquer's base is 3 with Lyath. No, dude, I swear to God, it works. Look at it. So this comes in for 3, 7, 8. Minnowism makes it 11. Lyath is such a cool hero. There's literally not another hero in the game where you can play Minnowism and buff Command & Conquer with it. How cool is that? Okay. I mean, we get to have a pretty good turn here as well. We're going to pitch the Terrace Under. We're going to activate Lyath. Our turn is going to be Cruel Ambition. I mean, I guess technically we should probably wait to like try and block the Waning Moon if we need to. So right now, Command & Conquer has +7, so it's coming in for 10. Judge, my opponent's smarter than me? Yeah, and by that I mean chat's smarter than me because I didn't put that together. Judge, my opponent's cheating. Lol, Colin. Colin, do you feel like you're making some good like headway on Pleiades? Like actually? Opponent having a think. I haven't tried Yuki's list. If I'm being honest, Jono, it kind of just didn't feel like it to me. Like, and I'm not saying it's bad. It just didn't feel like where I wanted to be with the deck. And so I haven't really tried it. How many bully tactics are left in the deck? I mean, we have all of our sadistic scowls, which means I think we should just be pitching this, right? We should just be setting this up. All right, we're going to let this happen. We're going to block as much as we can. We're going to go bully tactics first. This would be for 1+4, and this would be for 2+4. So throwing the hammer is technically just 1 point better, so we should throw the hammer. It's taking advantage of the same thing, but the same thing that got you was Starstruck. Wait, what's taking advantage of that, Michael? I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying, buddy. I'm not 100% sure I'm following what you mean. After going back and forth trying out Tough Nut and OG Kayo, once again, I am back on Lyath. I have to say, I didn't see that one coming, Generic. I had to go back to the community, and I saw Yudo posted a really good list, so I'm iterating on that right now. Okay. Yudo's a very good deck builder. I would take Yudo's word for a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, for sure. No, 110%, which is really cool. Like, was very annoying, but very cool, right? So we're going to put Scowl on the bottom. We're going to block like this to save some life. And then we're going to take 2, go to 29. We're going to play Sigil, go to 32. We now need to put another blue on the bottom. Like, the next card we put into our stack needs to be a blue. This hand is, like, so close to being good. So close. How's Lyath? I mean, Keeks, it feels good. Like, it's a struggle, but I do not want to let this leave them hanging and go to the bottom. We're not going to have the blue to make it work. I do not want to let this go to the bottom at all. We may just have to do this and play an extra setup turn. Yeah, it doesn't work, unfortunately, because whenever they decompose, this trigger happens first. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? I need to look at this Story Beats card. I've had like 3 people say something about it. Yeah. We're going to play this to take no damage. We're going to gain 3 life, and we're going to arsenal the bully tactics. Or, no, we're going to arsenal the Sadistic Scowl because it blocks worse. And we're going to try and put this together. I mean, there's our 2 blues. We just need a little bit more than that, I think. I is big furry idiot, LOL. When this attacks defends, add or remove a spits counter from an aura of suspense you control. Oh, okay. I've seen a few people talking about that. I think Trent was talking about that. Yeah. I mean, technically, if we can keep our hand, this works too, right? Like, I can take 2, but again, it's only for 7. I need to pitch the blue. I need to pitch the blue. We want to put as many blues next to that combo as we can. And then we're going to do this. Is this fatigue, Lyath? We're not on fatigue because they're on amulets. It's not the game plan. We're trying to kill them. We're just looking for a window to kill them. I mean, if we could Tunic Oasis, activate Lyath on our turn, or on their turn, and then we have the ability to go bully Sadistic Scowl into Bully Tactics for 9, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, sometimes in this matchup, Michael, we kind of have to play Fatigue. I don't want to, but it feels like it's a necessary evil. All right, so we're going to block Skullcap. And then we're going to Oasis. We're going to Tunic Oasis here. We will Respite ourselves. We will target the Cadaverous Telling, and we'll take 3. They're going to go to... I mean, yeah, their hero abilities online now, so we're in a tough spot here. So we go to 30. Activate Lyath on their turn so that we have the extra Might token. We get to take all 4 cards out of their hand and come in for 9. They'll probably give us the gauntlet here if I had to guess. I don't know. My opponent may have the patience to just take 9, which I would be impressed by. They have a D-React in Arsenal. Alrighty then. Power play first. Feels better. Wow. Minnowism, Command and Conqueror for 9. Doesn't seem bad. Does not seem bad at all. I'd like to win this game. I mean, you know, obviously I say that. I'd like to win every game, but... Yep. We're going to block this. We're going to block the 2. And then we're going to take the 1. Minnowism, CNC for 9. I love that this interaction works. It's crazy. I mean, admittedly, yes. It is, like, don't get me wrong, 4-card 9s are not where you want to be. Lyath kind of defies what we would consider value plays in a lot of ways, I think. Yeah, I was like, that was just wrong, opponent. You're supposed to give me chest and 2 blocking cards. It's an overblock, but it's better than nothing, I think. I think it's better than giving me the gauntlet, that's for sure. LOL Lyath moments. Feels like that could be like a series on YouTube or something. I think we might try to arsenal the power play here. Just kidding. We're gonna put Terrace Under on the bottom. We're gonna block here, activate Lyath. We're gonna take one fall to 26. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Win rate is improving. Sadly, that is a low bar to move forward from, but it is improving. One of those wins doesn't really count. Our Jarl opponent conceded on like turn 3 or 4 or something weird. I don't know. It was very bizarre. We had a very hot start to the game, but you know, they conceded on like turn 3 or something crazy. Like it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. I mean, I think we're just I'm probably supposed to pitch the Terrace Under there. Upward movement is upward movement. Fair enough, Larry. Fair enough. Or maybe it's just the pilot. Yo. You calling me bad, Colin? You calling me bad? Just kidding, dog. If you are, that's okay. I don't think you are, though. I think this is stacked. There's another Steadfast coming up in the next hand. Do we want to Revolting Gesture and try to, like, Terrace Under the hammer? I mean, I think we're playing Revolting Gesture no matter what. I'm not seeing enough movement! Got it. I love Ninja. Wonder if solution to Slippy is just Oasis, because maybe I just need to cut Time Flies and go back to Oasis. I mean, I think Oasis is good. So, like, what, it'd be 7? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So, if they don't have a defense reaction in their arsenal, which seems unlikely, or in their hand, seems even more unlikely, they have to give us a 3 block. They have to give us all of their equipment to stop this, which is, like, fine. You can be bad, but we'll still love you. Thanks, Colin. I appreciate it, dog. I appreciate it. Love how scheming this deck is. Kadachi, this deck is so cool. I've really enjoyed the deck building process, and honestly, we stumbled onto something pretty cool tonight. Flying Bread had a... I think Flying Bread might actually be onto something crazy good. No. Sage. I love what Nathan said. When he combines Tough Nut and his intellect, there's 4 intellect. Wait, you mean his hero ability? I don't know if it's possible, but if it is, we're going to attempt to play 2 steps ahead. And leave them hanging on our turn. That's what we're going to attempt to do. Flying Bread was on some really, really cool stuff earlier. Alright, it appears that's not an option. Not if we want to block this out anyway. Combine Nathan's intellect with Tough Nut intellect equals 4? Yo, he did not say that. You know what? Actually, I do believe he said that. I do believe Nathan said that about himself. Oh, Flying Bread is the name of a Talishar player who, like, plays online a lot. We run into each other, like, I would say somewhat regularly. And he was playing Lyath as well, but he was on a Guardian Lyath, and it was really cool. It was really cool. So we need to save Tunic. We need to save our next Tunic counter. Yo, this is so clutch. Steadfast stonks. You love to see it. You love to see it. What are we doing here? Like, what does this turn look like? Turn does not look great. Yeah, Steadfast and Lyath is really, really good. I think we're just coming in for 3, and then we're going to pitch, cut a long story short, to activate Lyath. Hey, Slip, what's up? I love that Steadfast was a legal target. Oh, yeah, because you can target it itself or whatever. Do you think I should try out Brute before the claws finally go? Jay, yes, 100%. And Jay, if you need, like, a lot of Brute stuff for ProQuest season, yell at me. I have OG Kayo, like, almost completely put together. There's a few things I'm missing. But, like, I have the equipment suite. I have almost everything for OG Kayo if you ever need to borrow it. Protect me from my own Steadfast. If we're ever winning so much, we might do that. Here's new tech for you. When you play, leave them hanging with 0 cards in hand and nothing else to do. The true tech is just to intimidate yourself. I'm saving that for when I get to a tournament and I'm looking to, like, BM my opponent for no reason. I'll be intimidating myself when I'm winning the game so much. Which, if you guys haven't noticed over the last few streams, doesn't seem like it's going to be very often playing old Lyath. Okay, this is our hand. Blue here, blue here. Like, this is the hand we're looking for. This is the hand that we stacked that I thought was coming up. And there's one more Sadistic Scowl, but there are no more Bully Tactics. So we need a blue for this, a blue for this. Yeah, okay, this is it. This is what we set up. Wait. You need chest and mask of momentum for Kayo. Did I miss a message? Want to try is Syndra? I mean, if you need Syndra for ProQuest season, like, it's sleeved, it's in a box. You just gotta let me know, like, what cards you're looking for specifically. Of course, Talishar crashes. So, like, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you close a game out. And yes, I did actually pitch deck this, Colin. So we're going to connect for 14 damage here, putting our opponent to 9. This was the quote-unquote big turn we were looking for. Now, will we be able to close the game out enough from here? I have no idea. They also have their entire hand. So I'm glad we did that. Talishar couldn't handle it. Oh, Colin, you're good, dude. You're good, buddy. Guess I could try Pleiades. So I could use my Marvel. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, yeah, if you need ninja stuff for brute stuff for ProQuest season, like, just yell at me. Like, we'll talk about it. I think we're just going to be required to, like, do some nonsense here. We're just going to pitch a buckle. Are they trying to bait me into activating Lyath? They are. They 100% were just trying to bait me into activate Lyath. All right, our opponent's pretty good. I mean, like, I guess almost anybody could have thought of that, but not. Yeah, the fact that we're not fatiguing Verdance is crazy. We're getting outplayed right now. Oh, dude, somebody get Mad W. I actually put a girl on. We did. I forgot about that. It was me. I was the girl, but we did put a girl on. I didn't even think about that, Trent. But I like the way, I like where your head's at, dog. So we're gonna block short shrift and short shrift, overcrowded. We're gonna block like this. We're not gonna activate Lyath. I'm just gonna block like this and go to 18. Short shrift, yeah, I was having a stroke. And the insane amount of auras. There have been a lot of auras in the sets recently. I mean, LSS is definitely going towards like a actually have a board state style like game as of recent. I hope this isn't their failing hand. All right, so this comes in for 2, but we have 4 might tokens. We might be able to close the game out with this sadistic scowl here. They want runic reclamation and not be awful, lol. Yeah, so I agree. I just wanted to keep the short shrift here, John Felipe, so that we could make sure we had an attack. Like, so that we could make sure we had something to do. Like, I don't think this is combo. I mean, if it is combo, then I'm going to be very sad that we died 1 turn before we got there. Yeah, so, like, the Terrace Under is really good here. Like, I don't know what their turn looks like, but I need 1, 2, 3 blues. So if I want to arsenal the power play, I got to keep my whole hand. Seems improbable. I'm not on Charm, Lip, you are correct. Where Dwight has wigs of everyone else in the office. I don't remember that episode. You are probably right, Michael. We might be dead. I really hope that's not the case. Being 1 turn short in a game where I feel like I've tried to play as well as I can. We're just gonna pitch and do the whole thing. Oh, no. So I can't do the Terrace Underplay here? So now they've gained 2 life. This comes in for 3. So I have to block this. I mean, I can't give up my arsenal. It's too important. We got. Well played, opponent. I told you, we're being outplayed. Okay, we have +8. +8. Dominate's technically better, right? Like, Tear Asunder is better here, right? I think Tear Asunder's better here. I don't think we want to Tear Asunder Hammer. I think we want to be able to throw the Short Shrift here because we want them to block with a card and discard their other 3. This would also be a very good turn for us to try and get some tempo back. This has been a very good game. Dog. All of that for 2 points of damage. And they get to Arsenal something. So put edge. We're gonna put double Edge of their Seats in play here. Verdance is just Enigma, yo. Argan's back to the Victor versus Verdance rep. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. All right, so we're just gonna put both of the Edge of the Seats. I think there's 2 left in our deck, right? Like there's 1 more left in our deck. Let's just look. I've got to start remembering I can sort. No, this is the last Edge of their Seats. 2 steps ahead. They're all in the deck. So we're gonna put this into play. It's gonna be 2 steps ahead. And this is gonna be Lay Hammer. And we're going to try and set up for another big turn to close the game out. We're all about playing defense, right? We are going to get 2 steps because it's evasion. I was thinking about getting, like, having +6, basically having +11 on an attack would be good enough. But I think we're just going to throw Hammer. We're going to then do nothing but play defense next turn. And then we're going to look for the kill shot on the turn after that. This is all implying we don't die sometime in the next 2 turns to full combo. I mean, we could just be dead. So they do have a Rampant Growth in hand. They pitch Sink and Rampant Growth together. Yes, because it's an aura card and it has a cost. We can get booze. Yes, you are correct. Could be a good card to add because of that. I guess we're just gonna try to buckle here. It's not good because it's just gonna be for 4. Is this the turn we're dead? I think this is it. Take a shot whenever booze is played. Okay, so we're not just like dead. If this is how they're playing it out. Are we about to throw overcrowded at them? And we have +6. I mean, opponent's playing for the long game here. I guess I'm not really saving Tunic for anything specifically. Like, it's just kind of sitting there. Now we can use Tunic, I guess. I really wish we had a yellow attack here. So Sadistic Scowl into... The confidence is only used by attack actions. We're going to pitch the buckle to Lyath. I want to get the buff effect, so we're just going to do it now. So that it's 13, technically. I mean, the drinking stream is coming up for New Year's Eve. Like, it's almost that time again. It is almost that time again. Every New Year's Eve, I do a drinking stream where from 7 to 12, I take a shot for every person who subscribes, and like that's just like what it turns into. It's really cool. So it's a lot of fun. We have to kill them. They're setting up like this like third cycle combo that's going to kill us. Why not buckle and hammer? Are we supposed to buckle and hammer? I mean, the confidence token like gets a lot of value, right? And like the buckle will be there later. I guess is kind of what I'm thinking. Your caramel dancing short was amazing. Lip, thank you. I enjoyed it very much. I laughingly told everybody, Carly and I, we shot that first try. There was like nothing else. Like that was first try we shot that. Are all the Terra Sunders out of our deck? No, there's one more Terra Sunder. I don't know if there's any more buffs left in our deck. Are we about to take 4? I mean, so we need a blue for this. We need a blue for this, and we need a resource for this. So yeah, we're about to take 5 and go to 11. This game has been very good. The good news is that it's very difficult for them to kill us from 11. We will also have one floating for AB, so there's that. That is not what I wanted to do. We wanted to do this. So this is 11. If I did quick math correctly, on hit they discard 2 cards. AB1 should be enough to protect us from anything they try to do. Like, if they have to discard cards that matter on the pot combo turn... Oh, Jesus, just kidding. We might be dead. Okay. I mean... Okay. So they gain a life, go to 12. Amp by 1. This comes in for 7. We block it. They go to 13. We go to 5. We go to 3. I'm sorry, we go to 2, actually. And then we get to put them to 2. And then they have... I don't even see the Light Up the Leaves they just played. L, 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 L. Right there. They have 1 copy of Light Up the Leaves left in their deck. And because we're both at 2, we can't use Skullcap. I mean, they have to kill me on their turn, which is a little nice. I actually want you to do this. Oh, actually, are they just going to kill us? Do they have the Rampant Growth in Life combo? Oh, man, if this is their last Rampant Growth life, which it should be, then we're actually just dead? Uh-oh. This is not good. I thought they were doing this to stay alive. Oh, they are doing it to stay alive. Oh, no, they're not. I was like, yo, dog. Like, I will not complain about that. It's Ether Arc. I mean, sure. And now we have access to AB5 the rest of the game? There's a Felling left in their deck, right? They put a Felling back? Yeah, so we just have to block the physical. I don't think sending the Concuss for Disruption was correct because it wouldn't have been Disruption. Maybe it's correct to Arsenal it here instead of the Power Play. We're going to use Tunic. Dang. Man, we almost got there. That was like all they had, right? All we had to do was stay at lower life. We had to get through. Our opponent just said, had us a game, and I just said, like, that was a great game. Like, I enjoyed the game very much. That was one of those games that, like, I hate to lose, but, like, at the same time, like, that was just, I don't know, that was just a really good game, like, down to the wire. Man. Because we could beat the tree. I mean, I guess if they don't have that, they stack tree. They stack tree combo. The question is there ever a world where we can, like, buckle power play? So 10, 11, it's like we're never enough to kill them, right? I mean, I don't know if we have the damage to win that game. Like, we had to fatigue them from there, I think, was our only out. Man, that was such a good game. We lost. Op was on pot combo. Never used pot combo. Used pots to strip cards from us late. And use pots to strip cards from us late. And gain life to protect themselves. Last copy of Rampant Growth was paired with Light Up Leaves to kill me. What a, like, man, just, that was a very interesting game. It's not a bad way to end the stream. Not a bad way to end the stream. So I looked at Yuki's list, World of Wraith, and, like, I don't know, like, I don't think her list is bad necessarily, because Yuki's a much better player than I am, but it just doesn't feel like it's where I want to be with the deck. I definitely took some things she was doing, and, like, we tried to, like, innovate on them a little bit, like adding them to the list. Like, she was on Steadfast. Card's insane. Impeccable. Absolutely love it. No, I'm sorry, Colin. I got to edit a video and record a video tonight before I go to bed, dog. So there will not be any more games tonight. Sorry, buddy. The one card that I think Matt suggested early on in the stream was Command and Conquer. This is great. I love Command and Conquer. It fits into the deck really, really well. It's felt really, really good. I like this card a lot. Even though it is just a 2 for 3, it's a 2-card 3. It pairs well with Minnowism and all of our other pumps. So Command and Conquer fits into the deck really well. We also got a really, really cool idea. I also got a really, really cool idea of how we can play actual Guardian Lyath, which I'm going to be working on, and we're going to see what that feels like. What are my thoughts on the new OG Kayo? I think OG Kayo is going to be very, very powerful at ProQuest season. I'm expecting OG Kayo to hit LL before ProQuest season's over. Also, maybe Florian and Kano. Those are like the 3 decks that I think could LL. But if I had to put money on decks that are going to LL, I would say Florian and OG Kayo. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Really quick before we leave, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. We just crossed that last night while I was asleep. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. It means a ton. We will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow night is date night with Carly, but we do have a recap video on week 1. I'm going to compile all the data, put it together. I'm going to record it, edit it, put it together tonight, and then it'll be available in the morning for YouTube members, early access, and then it'll be available to everybody else at lunchtime. So make sure you check that out, and then we'll be back on Thursday, probably playing LL. I've put LL off, and I think we need to work on LL some. So, I don't know. Y'all might twist my arm into playing actual Guardian Lyath on Thursday night. So, who knows? We'll see. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Take it easy, guys. Kyle requested 5 subs of water. Fucking weeb. It was not water.